My solar charger is switching back and forth from battery to input. That's working properly. Yeah, that's good to see that happening. Switching back and forth. That's going to extend the life of the battery quite a bit. So now this is doing exactly what I wanted to. See, but without a source of momentum, you gotta have that additional input. Right now I'm using solar cells, but you could use any additional input. You could even use momentum if you wanted to. I'm choosing to try to find a way to get around it. So when my black battery goes dead, my two liquid acid batteries will still have 12 volts in it, is what should happen here. We'll see. It's jumping between the 6-volt battery input that I've got and the 12-volt storage batteries. I was jumping between 6-volt and 12-volt right there. And so they're trading energy back and forth. And yeah, I'm really interested in finding out how this is going to turn out. This is the closest I've ever come to building this circuit successfully. And as you can see, it's functioning. How efficiently it's functioning, I still haven't determined. Yeah, I've got to fix that belt yet. I haven't done nothing about the sloppy belt. I'm still losing energy there. So as you can see, my intent with this machine is just to use my little black battery right there to operate this system, and I'm using my tool use is coming from the 12-volt battery. So I'm using 12-volt batteries to do my tool use, but I'm kind of using this 6-volt battery to re-inject energy into the system so that the batteries don't go dead. And that's all I'm really trying to do here, is just make like an alternator system on a circuit board so I can do some work and conserve energy. See, there is a drawing of it. That's the schematic of this circuit that I've got right here. It's built exactly the way you see in this picture here. Of course, I don't have my tool use. Comes from this potentiometer right here. The 2 wires go to this motor or any other motor. Right now, this test that I'm doing is just to see how it'll maintain the energy that it has in it. Right now, it's doing a spectacular job of it. So really all that's happening here is just a trade back and forth of energy. Battery comes from one and goes to another, and the battery that took the energy sends it back to the battery that sent it. And it's just an endless cycle of energy going back from battery to battery. And the additional energy to compensate for the loss of all that happening and all the resistance in the wires, I'm hoping to get from my solar cells. So it's a really simple idea, and it should work.